Good afternoon. We are team number 3, and we are integrated by Daniela Gomez, Dayan Gutierrez, Fernanda Gonzalez, and me, Luis David Garcia Porras. And we are going to present our project of the social company. So first of all, the thing that we were talking about are different social problems that are here in Mexico. Specifically, we discovered that poverty and the lack of opportunities are something really alarming in this country because many families and many people, they don't have the very economic incomes to sustain their own families. And that is why we created this company. But first of all, describing the problems, there are many people, specifically women, that they have many talents and they have many abilities that they can put into some companies or with their own business. But actually, the thing is that there are a lot of lack of opportunities. And well, that is why we think that creating more opportunities to people and helping them to have like a better job could be something very supportive. And actually, that's why we get to our second problem.
Um, okay, about not empowering women, some reason are label discrimination against women in daily life. Uh, it must be recognized that in recent decades, the vast majority of society has not recognized it as a workplace. Many people think that women are not capable of carrying out complicated tasks or that their knowledge and skills are not very important. However, these days, feminism has contributed to a very ideology of women's ability. And in fact, there have been studies that show that women can perform tasks of strange and complicated things like men do, and therefore given her ability to perform complicated or stressful calculation the task that women can perform and truly amazing. So with this foundation, we believe that we have to empower women to work and make them think that the only limits are mental, that they are capable of um, earning their own money, and that running a business is not just a means.
Since we are kids, we have a lot of abilities and knowledge that we can develop throughout our lives. Some women know how to cook, to sew clothes, to take care of kids or older adults. And these abilities we can take and detonate in order to be more functional for the society.
Of course, women and men have skills that allow them to stand out in the world of work, and it is the case of women. We have several abilities that we possess by nature. To say emotional intelligence, since we tend to have greater empathy and efficient communication, and this allow us to lead in whatever group. Also organization, since we usually plan all our activities in advance. We use some agendas, and this allow us to spend better our time. Perception. This ability is closely linked to the sixth sense, in other words, intuition. And this allow us to perceive our own abilities and also of other person. And although we have many skills, we continue to have challenges in reaching management positions and in being also recognized for our work. And that's why we are still fighting for gender equality.
So taking into account these different abilities that women possess, and of course the market demand, we decided to create Officium. Officium is a company that has many benefits to the market and of course to the people that offer different services, in this case, the women. For example, Officium can have this link between the companies or the customers, between the women in this case that are the ones that offer the services. And so how it works is because the women come here to our company, to Officium, and so we have different teachers to teach them how to use different programs or how to develop different abilities. And with this different knowledge that they acquire, we actually support them to go to the labor market and to different companies so they can have like better jobs, and of course support them in this process if they want to undertake different entrepreneurships. That's how Officium works. How do we monetize? We are not like we don't have like a personal benefit here in Officium because this is like a social company, but our main incomes are supported by different donations by the government or different donations by the people around the country. So and other advantage about Officium is that we have different professions to teach, and some of them are this.
Okay, the main professions we teach are cook. It must be recognized that there are many women who have a high like developed the knowledge of this activity. Um, the objective of improving these skills is not prepare them to create their own business or restaurant. And there are some studies that show that restaurants make high profits from their performance. Another thing we teach is programming and computer skills. Science, we recognize that today technology is a very important factor that contributes to success in the modern world. So we decide that teaching women how to use different programs could be an impactful knowledge in their professional lives and also in their daily life. And I think another thing we also want to share is caring for and teaching new skills. This is a very important task. Many people need the hospitality and knowledge of teaching. So we decide to empower women to know how to take care of some patients and children's. Also teach them how to teach new things. This is a very important to the modern world. So the fact that people will learn new things and skills in any area, and that you know how to perform in an appropriate way, so that later they can share their knowledge with others, is something wonderful and good, that better than women to set the example that if you can generate a change.
Okay, some of the benefits that the organization can have with this program is first is a win-win because they don't need to look for the collaborator, because we are going to obtain the people with the specific knowledge and we are going to detonate their abilities to work in that place. So we are going to give the necessary knowledge so they can develop in the job.
Empowering women to participate in all sectors and at all levels of economic activity helps grow businesses and build strong economies. Some principles proposed by the Women United Nations are promote gender equality for management to the highest level, treat all men and women equal at work, respect and defend human rights and not discrimination, ensure the health, safety, and well-being of all workers, promote education, training, and professional development of women, and the impact of labor gender equality goes far beyond growth and productivity. Improvement in companies, since it also helped to consolidate better societies. And if our project is well received, we can make women feel more confident in what we are capable of. We can form more fair societies and complete human rights goals, also improve the quality of life for everyone. And we can create goals for companies much more competitive. Thank you.